ONSE Foundation, Social Activity and Figures, 2019. In 1988, ONSE set up ONSE Foundation as a way to support disability associations, improving the quality of life for the disabled. During 2019, we received 2,731 projects, of which 2,116 were approved in order to comply with budgetary balance. Approved projects: 27.5% in favour of individuals, 59.7% in favour of disability organisations, and 12.8% allocated to in-house programmes. 917 different organisations for people with disabilities were attended to. We ensure fulfilment of the task entrusted to us through a network we have built up with companies, public administrations, and other organisations. This has led to 164 agreements being signed. Our employment agency, managed by Inserta, is made up of 281,590 people with disabilities. Our professionals attended to 31,134 people with disabilities over the course of the last year. As labour market intermediaries, 9,920 job offers were received in 2019, with 46,122 prospective candidates being presented for a total of 26,687 jobs. 8,680 jobs were created for people with disabilities, in addition to 4,101 job intermediations for ONSE Social Group. Moreover, 77 entrepreneurs have had the opportunity to develop their project, and 543 new vacancies have been created. Of the jobs promoted, 48.9% were taken up by people with physical disabilities, 14.8% by people with psychosocial disabilities, 12.8% were for people with intellectual disabilities, 9% hearing disabilities, 11.5% other disabilities, and 3.1% for people with visual impairments. 44.1% of the posts were for women and 18.5% were for young people. There are 1,760 women with disabilities who are victims of gender-based violence registered in our employment agency, 602 of whom have received a complete range of occupational guidance services, and 148 victims of this social scourge have found employment. Training is key to achieving the full inclusion of people with disabilities. In this regard, we have provided training for 18,678 people, and 18,567 of them have benefited from occupational training. 111 of them are beneficiaries of ongoing training. We have awarded 906 scholarships to young people with disabilities. 273 young university students with disabilities have therefore had the opportunity to complete internships thanks to the program launched alongside the CRUE. We have also awarded 104 scholarships under the Opportunity for Talent initiative. Our work has helped 310 young people with intellectual disabilities go on to university courses as part of a program in which 23 universities have offered specific projects. Last but not least, we have provided another 219 scholarships to students with disabilities in other areas. Another aspect we work on is accessibility. In this regard, 1,047 projects were approved to bolster personal autonomy in 2019. 74 agreements were signed with different public and private organisations and institutions. We carried out 46 studies and supported 51 reports on universal accessibility in this area. Moreover, we organised 37 accessibility days, as well as another 68 awareness campaigns. The Accessible Medicine Plus app has been downloaded 57,730 times by the end of 2019. 4,415 online downloads of disability publications, 33 publications, more than 100 entrepreneurial solutions analysed as part of the ONSE Foundation Business Initiative and Innovation Programme, support in acquiring over 175 adapted vehicles for public and private use. We held the International Technology and Tourism Congress in Malaga, which was attended by 960 attendees and 105 experts of 32 different nationalities. 7 universal accessibility projects have been launched alongside the Royal Disability Board. Moreover, ONCE Foundation has worked actively on the Climate Summit alongside Grupo Social ONCE to assure accessibility. Accessibility actions have led to 1,945 appearances in the press. Finally, 341 helpers worked with ONCE Foundation's volunteer unit to complete 113 actions over the course of 2019. Because we believe in transparency, our data are certified by prestigious firms such as EY and PwC. We have a budget of €104 million, the main source of income being contributions by our founder, ONCE, together with our alliance with the European Social Fund and contributions from other institutions. ONCE Foundation. Our drive, enthusiasm and energy, the talent of people.